Hello, once again, this is magmawk, and if you haven't guessed it, Jaws is the next review for the Nintendo Entertainment System, made by our friends at LJN. This game is simple, very simple. So simple in fact, I'm doing this all in one take without looking at the game footage. Now, how simple is it? Alright, let's go to our first screen here. You collect items from the jellyfish, stingrays, the mini sharks. No, that's not Jaws. This is Jaws. But the jellyfish, let's start with them, your first opponent. They go up in a bobular fashion there, and eventually they'll go diagonally towards you, but they always go up. Then there's the stingrays. They take 2 hits instead of the jellyfish's 1 hit. They just go left to right or right to left across the screen. Sharks, they'll try to follow you a little bit, but they'll still have to go to their right to left or left to right pattern. Now Jaws. Jaws is your friend. Not. He moves left to right or right to left just like the other sharks, except he takes a tremendous amount of hits. So tremendous, in fact, that his life bar is not going to go down very fast. So how are you going to get it go down faster? By power. When you start out, you're on your main screen there, your travel screen, on your boat. Nice boat.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yes, you need a bigger boat. Much bigger. Because what happens is, you sometimes hit something, quote unquote, and once in a while you'll hit Jaws. But more about that later. And the object of the game is, besides killing your foes and collecting shells, those shells are used for money, which you go from port to port. Yes, all 2 ports, to increase your power. Well, the first time you'll get a tracker that tells you where if Jaws is close, if you don't happen to see his fin. The second time you'll increase your power by 1, each time with an increasing amount of shells. However, if you die, you lose half of that power and half your shells. So the object of the game is don't die. And we'll change the title to Don't Die instead of Jaws. But regardless, we should talk about the bonus stages that happen once every 3 scenes there. You complete a scene by defeating a number of foes on the screen, not including Jaws, of course. And the bonus stage is Bomber! Yay! You get to go in a plane, slow down or speed up a little bit, going left to right and dropping bombs. What fun! And of course you'll get the number of shells is determined by the number of jellyfish you kill divided by 3. That's how many shells you get for the bonus stage. Yay! So let's go on. Yeah, stars you collect. Points. Yay! Points. Woohoo! Now after a couple of scenes, you'll see this little sub in one of 3 or 4 predetermined areas. The sub will let you take an extra hit. 1 hit and you're dead, of course. But fortunately with the sub, you shoot both torpedoes and shoot cannonballs. Let's talk about the control now with your man. He shoots spears. Yes, 3 spears at a time. And of course if you cheat, he shoots 3 spears that look like 1 spear. Turbo, yes. And what does that other button do? The A button. Well, that makes you I'm doing on purpose because not very much. It stops you from sliding so much. Now why the hell couldn't they do control so you don't slide as much? The problem is when you collect those crabs. The first one speeds you up a controllable amount. The second one I can still control fairly well. But the third and final crab, you'll start sliding everywhere. And once you get to those edges or near the bottom, BAM! Something's gonna get you. So let's assume we power up here and don't die, which is a new game in the game, not Jaws. Don't die. And what's that over there?
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
It's him again. But now we can take him and pull him, and he regains 4 blocks of life. Lovely. So we'll have to actually hunt for Jaws, look for him again, attack him again, avoiding all the other crap along the way, and go back on the ship, or the boat, I should say. Whatever happens to your boat each time it gets destroyed, who knows?
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
But regardless, got him drained. He's dead. No, he's not dead. It's that time. It's time for the final fight. The final. Okay, yeah, this is really epic here. The idea is to ram him with your boat.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yes, we know we need a bigger boat. And how do we get him to show up? Use a strobe light. You get 3 strobe lights. If you don't hit him with those 3 strobe lights after that, you gotta do it all over again with Jaws at full power. What fun. So eventually I got tired of doing the exact right placement, because that looks like it did it, and that looks like it should have killed him, and that should have killed him. But they didn't, so I cheated, used save states, and eventually I got him. Yay! And after all our hard work, the ending. Yes, that was the ending. Magma WK signing off. Beware of Jaws. Okay, I'm not scared anymore. I'm just scared that I wasted my time on this. I rented it a lot as a kid, but if I can beat it in 36 minutes of game footage, which I cut down to an obvious 6, and their speed runs on YouTube that can do it in 5, makes you wonder if this game's what they're thinking. Oh yes, LGA. Okay, I rambled enough. Magma WK signing off. I've jumped the shark.